Number 18 requires a subtle trick when we're making our U-substitution. To start out, we'll make the U-substitution that seems fairly obvious, which is everything underneath the radical sign. So we'll let u equal x minus 4. We then take the derivative as usual to figure out what to do with dx, so we get du dx is 1. This of course means that du is equivalent to dx, so dx is just going to become du. Now we should also figure out what to do with our upper and lower bounds. When x is equal to 4, we get that u is 4 minus 4, which is 0. And when x is equal to 5, we get that u is 5 minus 4, which is 1. Okay, so those are our upper and lower bounds. Now a sort of strange thing happens when we try to plug back in. Normally, when you make the correct u choice, plugging in all of the u's, if you will, and then changing the dx to du by whatever appropriate substitution, leaves you with nothing but u stuff and a du, right? But in this case, we have this extra x term, and the question is, what do we do with that, right? Because nowhere in our substitution yet have we come up with a way to handle this x. Okay, well, what you do, which is different than a lot of the u sub problems, is you actually use the definition for u and rewrite it in terms of x. So if u is equal to x minus 4, that's equivalent to saying that x is equal to u plus 4. Okay, so we're going to replace this x with u plus 4, and that'll give us an integral entirely in terms of u. So we've got 0 to 1, u plus 4 times the square root of u du. Okay, and now we're all set to integrate, which means take the antiderivative, plug in 0, plug in 1, subtract, and do all of that stuff. Okay, to simplify things a little bit, I'm going to write the radical sign as a fractional exponent, so I get u plus 4 times u to the 1/2. And since we don't have anything like a product rule yet, we can't leave it like this. So we're going to distribute the u to the 1/2 and get u to the 3/2 plus 4u to the 1/2 du. Okay, and now we're all set to take the antiderivative and solve. Okay, now we just have a couple of power rules. U to the 3/2 is going to become u to the 5/2 times the reciprocal of that, which is 2 over 5. Then we've got 4u to the 1/2. The u to the 1/2 is going to become u to the 3/2 times the reciprocal of that, 2/3. And then we're going from 0 to 1. Okay, so we plug in 1, we get 2/5 times 1 plus 4 times 2/3 times 1. And when you plug in 0, everything just disappears, so you get 0. Okay, and then we're just going to simplify. So we've got 2/5 plus 8/3, and combining, turn everything in terms of 15ths, so you get 6/15 plus 40/15 gives us our answer of 46 over 15.